Awesome. So welcome back. I've just shown you guys how to set everything up. Sorry for the really long one, but this was the important part. And now your funnel is set up. Hopefully you've got your little lead magnet there, and please make your own. I know I showed you how to download a book from the PLR database, but these things work better if it's from yourself, authentically you've got pieces of yourself in there, your experience, your story, and those sort of things. So please try and make your own. It just works so much better. So now we are going to start talking about traffic, and as I discussed as we've discussed last time about traffic, is there's so many different ways that you can actually start generating traffic and organic traffic, and the difference between the two. There's two main ways of grabbing traffic, and the one is if you do paid advertising, and the other one is if you do organic advertising. Now, paid advertising has its place, absolutely, and it's very valuable. But as a beginner online, obviously you don't have this massive budget to start spending thousands of dollars on paid advertising, and you want to make sure that the money that you don't want to spend money whatsoever. So learning how to do organic marketing and start generating organic traffic really helps a lot. Now, traffic is one of the main things in the online world, and there are so many different ways of getting it, and there are so many different ways of learning how to do traffic and sources of traffic and all those sort of things. And I am not even remotely qualified to talk about all of these things. I just know that there's plenty of sources of traffic, and there's paid and there's free, and I would like to know more about the free. Now, the ones that I do know, I am going to talk about. The ones that I do know, for one, is Facebook, and the other one is TikTok. I would highly recommend you start with one and perfect it and actually get it down right before you move on to the next one. And the reason for that is simple. You start with Facebook because Facebook is your most powerful one. This is pretty much where most of your traffic or most of your sales is going to come from. This is where most of your business is going to happen. This is where most of the conversations and relationship building and all those things are going to happen. This is your base where you should be focusing on. Only once you've got this down and you've got a really good source of income coming in from this, then you can move on and start focusing and adding another traffic source. There's no rush to do these things. Rather get one right now and start generating an income, and then move on to the next one and build that one. Then move on to the next one and build that one. There's time, as I say. I mean, you spend like 3 or 4 months, 6 months on the outside on something like Facebook, and you start tweaking your content, you start learning how that works. Once you get comfortable and you can keep up with what you need to do, then you can then move along and start gathering the traffic from other sources as well, like TikTok, like YouTube, like a blog or a website. And I would recommend going all those routes at some point, but as a beginner, you don't have to. So what I'm going to show you is the absolute basics of starting to generate traffic organically towards your profile. Now, there's no rocket science really about it. The main thing and the most important thing to remember is that it is all about engagement. And for Facebook, it is the best place to start because one, Facebook, two, it is easy, three, there's billions of people on it, and four, the people, the demographics with the money to buy your products does hang around on Facebook. So, as I said, engagement is the key. So what do? You basically go and find groups on Facebook, groups that you want to explore and where you know that your customer avatar is hanging out. So let's say when we looked at our niches, we looked at things like diamond painting. So let's say diamond painting lovers. Okay, so now there's a group of 1.1 thousand people there. So you can see that these groups do exist. There's 7,000 members, 27,000 members, 9,000 members. And this is a fucking obscure piece of art or type of artwork that you can do. And look at this, 27,000 people. Now, you know that if you go into these groups and you start adding value into this group, like showing them techniques, showing them your finished products, you will start gathering authority inside these groups. Now, when someone, let's say for instance, I belong to this group now about diamond painting, and I'm new, I'm just starting out, I'm curious, what the fuck is this? Now I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure out, okay, cool. And I ask a question in this group, listen, what the hell is this? And someone answers me and it gives me a clear, concise answer that is really valuable. And for me, then it is like, oh, wow, okay, awesome. Now I understand what diamond painting is. I am going to look at this person's profile. I'm going to go and say like, oh, wow, let's see quickly. So who is this person? Blam. Okay, who is that? Oh, there's I've got a friend member here. Look at that. But anyway, so now you go to this person's profile, and that is when they see your profile picture, your banner, and then your content as well. So that is inbound organic traffic. And what did you do to get that? You commented on someone's post. You gave value to someone. And that is as easy as traffic is, organic traffic is. Now, once you go into this group, I'm not going to go into this group because I belong to some other ones, but let's go into, let's say, another one. Let's say the 3-day business breakthrough challenge. Now, obviously, most of you guys that are on here, you would know the 3-day business breakthrough challenge from Jonathan Montoya. And this is a sort of group that I will, for instance, belong to, and where I will add value and comment and all that sort of stuff. Now, you will notice that most of the comments and stuff in this group is made by the Wealth Warriors, because we are everywhere. But the thing is, all you do is you like the post. You not like them, like thumbs up like, but react. So a heart, a care, a hate, whatever, whatever those things are, you react. You don't just like, because in Facebook terms, a like means this much. All the other reactions has a little bit more weight than a like. So don't ever just like someone's post because you're not doing anything for yourself or for the algorithm. So you have to react to it. So when you hold over there, instead of just liking it, you go and you press a heart. Awesome. And then you basically just go through this and you read the comments. Glad to be taking this 3-day challenge. I'm tired of working 9-to-5 jobs. I'm sued, and then you go like, oh, awesome, I care. And then you just say there, great to have you here, mate. This is my passion on a new journey. I'm becoming financially free. Great to have you here, mate. You are in the right place. Bam. How difficult was that? So now you've started this whole thing with a conversation between yourself and this person. Now this person is going to come and have a look, and great to have you here, mate. You're in the right place. And he'll probably give you a like, and then he'll go and look at your profile and like, huh. Okay, so now I see what this person is about. He helps beginners to clarify things a little bit more. And then he starts looking a little bit more into your profile. So this is the basic concept of how you do this in groups. Now, in groups, you know that the ideal person that you are looking for is going to be hanging out in certain of these groups. And this is how you engage inside the groups. You don't just go and cold DM someone and say, listen, I would like to help you with these things. Do you want to be my friend? No, you actually go and add value here first. Now, it's a little bit of a longer, an organic marketing is longer for good reason, but it works so much better. So now people will scroll through this group, and every now and again they'll see my name pop up in a comment. Arno, okay, cool. And then they'll go down and like, oh, another comment. Oh, okay. And they'll go down and like, oh, another comment. See, like this now, Steven. Steven is a friend of mine, but at everyone you can see his comment. You can see his comment there. You can see his comment there. You can see his comment there. So now when a newbie posts and pages through this, the first thing that you'll see is Stephen's name. So now, besides just looking at Stephen's profile, when you get a friend request from Stephen, you're going to click, but hey, isn't that the guy that's so active in this group? Yeah, let's friend him. His name rings a bell. And then people accept your friend request. So this is basically easy. You go to members, you go to the newest members, joined 18 hours ago, and you go look at their profile. Let's say John. Okay, cool. It looks he's behind me in his journey because he doesn't have an optimized profile yet. Let's go to his main profile. Same thing. And then you go through this and you look at him and say, you two look amazing. Then you're like, awesome picture. Okay, I can't comment now because it is we're not friends, we're not connected in any way, so there's not much that I can do on his profile other than like, comment, and share. So, well, not comment, I just like and share. So now I'm going to send him a friend request. So the cool thing now of this friend request, let's go back home. Now I'm sending out the friend request and he's going to look at it, and if I was active enough in this group, he's going to see. I was like, okay, cool, this is Arno. So now you've basically engaged with this person, and if he recognizes your name from the group and because he's seen you active in there, you've dropped a value post or whatever, then he's going to accept your friend request and he's going to check out your profile most probably as well. And that is how you start gaining your inbound traffic. Now, when he goes through your content and he gets urged to move through to your group, even better, then you know he is really in your funnel completely and he's moving through to where you want him to go. So this is the way that you start getting traffic in from groups. Now focus on 2 groups maximum, where you can spend your time, add value, post in a comment, like, share posts, whatever the case may be. Just do those things in 1 or 2 groups, and these groups needs to be in the niche that your ideal avatar hangs out. So now this is the group. Now I've sent the friend request. Now this person comes back to me and accepts the friend request. Now once he accepts the friend request, you'll see that it says Billy accepted your friend request. And what you do then is you send a wave. Immediately you go to that person's profile, you send a message saying, thank you so much for being part of my friendship crew or whatever. Send him a wave. Anything. The reason for that is because once you start interacting with this person that has now just accepted your friend request, then you go and send him this little message, and the algorithm picks up that you've become friends on Facebook and you are now messaging each other in Messenger. And because of that interaction, chances are he might send you a wave back or a like or a how's it, are you doing, whatever the case may be. He might send something back which tells Facebook that there's a 2-way conversation, which also means it will tell Facebook that your content is relevant to this person. So the moment you start doing that, that person will see more of your content. So this back and forth interaction on both Facebook platform and then Messenger is essential. Now, every now and again, you can go to your, well, I do it at least twice a week. I go to my friends list. The idea is to build your friends list as much as possible, because at the end of the day, you are standing on a stage and your Facebook friends are the people that you are speaking to. When you go to Facebook and you go to your profile, you ideally want to have as many friends as possible. So you go and every day in these groups of yours, you go through, and in the morning you find 10 people that you can send a friend request to. In the afternoon you find 10 people. In the evening you find 10 people, and you just send 30 friend requests every day. So when you are active in these groups and you send these friend requests, people will see you and they'll start accepting your friend requests. Once they accept your friend request, you send them a wave, they send you a wave back or a thumbs up, and now your content is being shown to them more than what it has before. So now you go to your actual friend list, and let's say you go to your profile, you go to friends, and then you go to recently added. Now you go through all of these friends that you have now recently added, and you open up their profiles. You right click, open link in new tab, right click, open link in new tab, and so you go on and on and on, and you just keep on doing that until there's about 10 profiles open. And what you do twice a week is you go through a whole bunch of them, spend a couple of hours, and you go into their Facebook profile, and then you go down and you support them. Like, yeah man, that's an awesome avatar, man, sweet. And this is what you do. So now there's interaction between your profile and this person's profile. You go around, you say a couple of things here and there, and then you move on to the next person. Then you go here, then you read the story, and you leave a valuable comment. Don't you say, yeah man, awesome, shoot stuff, bro. No, you actually write a decent comment, something that says that, look, I've read your content and I appreciated your content. Thank you for sharing that with me. When you go through people's profiles like this, just page through, see what you've done. Give a like and a love here every now and again. Leave a valuable comment. Obviously, don't do it with every single post, because it will come up in their notifications as this whole bunch of things from this one person, and you'll become a little bit stalky. So just do like the first couple of posts, maybe 5 to 10 interactions per profile, and then you move on to the next one, then go on to the next one and do the same thing again. And so you go through all of them. Pick a whole bunch throughout the day. I mean, there are plenty to pick from, and if these are the new members, so they are just the newest ones. And now and again you can go to people that are followers or all friends and scroll down and filter them and all that sort of stuff, and then you can interact with different people. But try and keep the interaction going. That is the main thing when it comes to organic marketing using Facebook. You need to interact out there for people to come to you. And the more you interact, the more friends you get, the bigger platform you have to stand on and speak to. So generating traffic this way it's free, 100%. All it takes is a little bit of your time. Once you start doing this, you'll start seeing a slow and then all of a sudden this massive increase in friend requests, people starting to friend you as well. Now, you going out and sending out friend requests is your control. You have the ability to pick and choose who you want to work with. If you see that this person is going to give you hassles and try and sell you crypto or forex or some shit like that, skip. Don't even engage on that person's profile. I generally just block and unfriend them if they manage to slip through my defenses. But you want to choose who you work with. Don't just accept random friend requests, because people are being taught to just send friend requests day in and day out. Now they send thousands of friend requests. Whether it's relevant to you or not, it doesn't even matter. And then they tag you in this crap, and they do this and they do that, and it's just a waste of time. So look at the people that you are asking to be a friend and ask yourself, listen, can I potentially do business with this person in the future? Would they need my help in any way? Is there something I can do for this person? If yes, send the friend request. If no, skip. There's billions of people to pick from. Don't waste your time with the wrong people. So now this is how you start interacting, and that is all you do when it comes to Facebook. Once they start interacting, they'll start reading your content. Sometimes they'll start interacting on your posts, and then the conversation will move a little bit further. And one day they'll say, listen, once you've put out your call to action post, they'll say, listen, I'm ready. Please, I've been looking at your stuff. I've seen you around. Listen, let me just see what this is all about. And bam, you've made your sale. So this is why it's important to engage on Facebook. If there's anything that you do, just engage, because this is what brings people to you. And this is why you've spent all this time optimizing your Facebook page and your content and all that sort of stuff, is so that once people come to you, once they arrive, they know exactly what they're in for. They've already seen you add value out there. You've already supported them on their journey. Now they come to you, they see who you are, and you're like, wow, Okay, awesome. Let's listen to this guy. So this is the mindset that you should have behind Facebook specifically as a traffic source. As I mentioned before, Facebook has billions of people on it, literally billions. And to have that stage of people and potential field to pick from, you know that you are going to find your people somewhere. So this is why you first you go look for the groups. Then you start engaging inside the group, start adding value, start adding really great comments, start helping people with issues that they might have. If they don't know how to do a diamond applique painting or whatever, then you can show them, say, listen, I found this YouTube video, is really useful, check it out. Maybe it helps you as much as it helped me. Look at this book, I found this book, this is how you do it. Whatever, just add value to these people. And once you add value to them, they are going to want to return the favor. It's basic human psychology. They feel like they now owe you something. So they will come to you and start interacting on your thing as well, which also then picks up your rating and engagement scores on Facebook, which pushes your content out to even more people. So now you see the knock-on effect that these things have. And if you do it consistently, these knock-on effects almost exponentially grows, and more people will be able to see your content, which brings more people to you, and it just grows and grows and grows. And if you keep on doing this for a year, you will be blown away what your world looks like after that. Really, it's incredible. I mean, look at my friends. I've got 2,500 friends. I'm not even halfway to where I want to be, but the 2,500 friends I got in the space of really 4 months, I started off with about 500 friends, and I've grown this much in this amount of time. And honestly, I should be growing a lot more than this. This is still slow. So I've been slacking on a couple of things, honestly, but I've got you guys in this course that's taking up most of my time. not really. But I want you guys to understand that the whole key of all of this is engagement. The more you engage, the more engagement you get. The more engagement you get, the more your engagement score climbs, and the more your content is being shown to more people, and the more people still comes to you. And then you can funnel them to your group or wherever you want to. So please bear this in mind. This is all that traffic really is engaging with people on Facebook and making them want to come see you. And then once they come to you, they know where they land because they can see who you are, what you do, etc., etc. Right, so now Facebook is pretty much done. I've shown you guys that the engagement is like the key of grabbing traffic and letting people come to you. So in the next lesson, this is one of the only modules where there's more than one lesson because these ones are so long all by itself. That there will be another one, and this one I'll be handling TikTok itself. Now, TikTok is a secondary option. There's YouTube, blogs, everything else, but the one that I know best is TikTok. And not that I know it exceptionally well, but I do know TikTok well enough to be able to show you guys a couple of things, one or two. So that will be covered in the next lesson. I will see you guys there. Just stop this one and move on to the next one. See you there.